These are the best gold items in Counter-Strike 2 with a budget of $500, and I'll include some new ones that came out recently, and I'll also show you gloves to combo with each. Starting with the Skeleton Damascus Steel, which is a brand new skin, so depending on when you're watching this video, its price might have changed a lot, as it always happens with new skins, but right now the field test is $470. Then we have the Bayonet Autotronic, which is my favorite skin for the Bayonet, to be honest. It is just very clean and it looks almost the same in every condition, but this one that I'm showing is field tested and costs $465. Next up, the Flip Tiger Tooth, which is just a classic. It's gotten very expensive though. I remember this being like less than 150 bucks back in the day, but now the factory new is 405, which is just insane. And then we have the Nomad Crimson Web, which is my favorite red skin for this one by far, because the handle is also colored, which makes it much better, and that actually doesn't happen a lot in Nomads, and this one is the clean minimal wear for $480. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. Then the Huntsman Gamma Doppler factory new, and for this one I picked the phase 2, which is just hands down the best one to go for, and it is just under the budget as it costs $492. And then we have the Stiletto Vanilla, which is just as clean as it gets. It is very similar to the Damascus Steel though, and that one is a bit cheaper, so just keep that in mind. You might be better off just going for the Damascus Steel instead, but if you want this one it costs $417. Next up, the Survival Doppler factory new, and this is another new skin, and this one is the phase 2, but to be honest I think this is just pretty overpriced in general, as it still costs $498. I would probably hold on a bit more before buying it because I still think it's gonna go down in price. And then we have the Talon Ultraviolet, which is pretty nice, but if you want it for this budget you kind of have to go for the field tested version, and in this case just get it with low float, which will cost you around $470. And then the Skeleton Blue Steel, which looks pretty good, and it's a very dark one, which I like it. It fits very well with the handle, and it is also very easy to combo with. The field tested version is $470. Next up, the Stiletto Crimson Web, which is another red option. Between this and the Nomad I prefer this one, but at the end of the day it is really up to you, and this one is low float field tested, which costs $405. Going over to the Flip Marble Fade, which is a very nice skin, but it's very hard to combo with in general. You have like 2 or 3 options at max for gloves, so keep that in mind, but the factory new is $482. And then we have the Falchion Gamma Doppler factory new, and once again I chose the phase 2 as it just looks better than other phases and the prices aren't that different, and this one costs $460. Going over to the Kukri Knife Slaughter, which looks good, right, but I am a Kukri hater, so there's that. I included it in case there's any Kukri enjoyers out there, and the factory new is $410. Going over to the Ursus Knife Fade, which is another one that I don't like, as I also hate Fade skins, but if you like it you can get the factory new version for $475. And then the Paracord Knife Doppler factory new, and this one is the phase 3. The phase 4 would be better, but it is outside the budget, which is kinda crazy to me. I think that prices of these will still go down. As I said before, it's still a new skin, but right now it costs around $435. Let me know what your favorite knife in the game is down in the comments. I will include some in a future video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.